Oh, man.
We all say it so much.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a joke anymore.
It's not. It's not a joke.
It's not, yeah. It went from being a joke to us saying it unironically.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. How's everyone's week going? I know it's only Tuesday, but
I mean, still, it's going all right.
yeah, missed you all last week.
Yeah, missed you
I
too.
know, it was weird,
Yeah, it was. It's good to be back after our hiatus.
It was a tough week. So yeah, so sorry we missed last week, but we had some just some life happens, you know.
Yeah,
and we needed a week off, and but we're back better than ever.
Before we continue, shout out to our old college buddy Mike for being ever so patient for this episode coming out.
Did he complain?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yes.
he complained. He's usually one of the first to complain.
Well, life happens, Mike.
Yes, it does.
What are you going to do?
What are you gonna do? So today's episode looks a little different.
Yes.
We're looking at Christian, but through a computer screen.
Yeah.
My girlfriend is, I don't know, dying?
Well,
Not really.
Well, technically, we're all dying since we're alive.
Okay, it's fair. No, Sarah has some kind of sickness. I don't really know what it is. It's not COVID. It's not strep. It's not the flu. It's not something else. So she's like,
It's the ick.
it really is the ick.
Or
I would like
cooties.
to point out that my immune system is fucking the best. I've got nothing wrong, and I've been kissing and tonguing her constantly.
ew.
Yeah,
Now that visual's in our heads.
there you go. Nothing. I'm healthy as a horse. Healthy.
So did I already ask how your week's going?
No, I didn't get to answer. I got hit by a car last week.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's
That's right.
city
You
is
did
great.
mention this.
I got hit by a car. So last Saturday, last Saturday, like I said, Sarah wasn't feeling well, so I went out, got some coffee, and I was walking down the street, and coming out of my building's like the ramp to get from like the parking lot into the road, and somebody was coming up, and I was walking, and I'm like, surely it's a stop sign here. They will not keep rolling into the traffic. Surely they see me, they'll stop. Surely they're not going to hit me. Surely they're not going to keep driving after they've made contact with me. Surely I was wrong. This man hit me and just kind of kept going. And
He probably hit you because you kept calling him Shirley.
yeah, I know. He's like, first off. And I just kind of like looked at the guy and I didn't know what to do. I was like laughing because it just seemed ridiculous. Like, do you hit me with your fucking car? And he kind of just threw his hands up like, oh. And you know what?
What are you
Corey?
going to do?
And what are you going to do? You know what, Corey?
What?
He was old.
See, this goes everything I'm saying.
First thing I thought, I'm like, Corey's going to get a kick out of that.
It just proves my point.
I should have like rolled up onto his car and threw the coffee mugs and been like, oh.
You should have. You would have been rich.
But then you would have been out of coffee.
were you?
I didn't get the coffee yet. I was going there.
Were you in a crosswalk?
I was on the sidewalk.
Oh, that's even worse.
He also mentioned that that there was a stop sign, so he had to be near an intersection.
Yeah, no, I was on a sidewalk. I was
missed
crossing-
opportunity, bud.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Wait, he hit you? He drove up on the sidewalk in order to hit you?
It's because you have to cross the sidewalk coming out of like the parking lot. Because it's like a ramp cresting onto the main street.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But here's the thing. You know what I didn't want to do at Saturday at 10 in the morning?
File a police report saying you got
Deal
hit
with
by a
all
car.
that. Yeah. I'm half tempted.
I would have.
I'm like have to call the local police precinct and follow up on my car break-in. Be like, you guys heard anything about that yet?
Yeah, no.
Got any leads?
They threw that case out a long time.
Oh, they threw that
ago.
out. They literally kept it until the insurance called and threw it out.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah, there's nothing happening with that one. How's your arm?
Oh, good. I go back into the doctor's next Tuesday. Hopefully for the last time.
Look at you
Sweet.
moving it.
I've been going to that fucking doctor. This is the third time. First time they were like, it's broken, X-rays, yada yada yada. Second time they're like, it's healing up, X-rays, yada yada yada. This third time I'm refusing an X-ray because every fucking time I've been to that doctor's, it's $300.
Oh my God, your
You
insurance doesn't cover that?
You haven't met,
Not all of it.
or you haven't met your deductible yet?
Nope.
Jesus.
That's horrible.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be like, well, how'd the X-ray look last time? Because what they heard, they couldn't even see the brake last time. So I'm just gonna go and be like, so you're just gonna look to see if the brake's not there still? Because it's not. Like,
Yeah,
no,
you can refuse that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $900. Oh, that just hit me. Fuck.
Oh, the whole thing is $900, but you pay $300.
No, it's the X-ray is $300 a pop.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm paying
oh,
$300
oh,
every
oh.
visit.
How much does your insurance cover?
Not enough.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Insurance is a
Yeah.
scam.
It is a scam, and I pay like $60 every month or every pay period as it is. So I could have just been pocketing that $60.
And what does it get you? Nothing.
I don't know.
And not
every-
totally covered doctor's visit.
Yeah.
Dude, this arm has got me so many like notices in the mail for my insurance being like, hey, this isn't a bill, but this is what you owe. And I've just been tossing them. I was like, if I'm not getting a bill, I'm not losing any fucking sleep over it.
Yeah, no, if they're not sending you a bill, it's the doctors that will send you the bill if you need to pay anything.
And also,
Yeah.
it's crock of shit. I got my first bill for all this. It happened back in like the start of March. I got it last week. If you have a month to wait before you bill me, you don't need that money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't throw those away, though. I'd hold on to them for your records, but...
Oh, it's all online too.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technology.
I've also heard
I
you can
know.
do the same thing with juror summons.
Like, throw them out?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do
Just to avoid jury duty.
You can't do that.
Apparently, there are some people out there that do, and that's nuts.
Yeah, and then you go to
wouldn't do.
jail.
It's also really easy to get out of jury duty. You
Oh,
don't go
yeah.
in there and be like, I watch a lot of NCIS, so I've been waiting for this moment.
I've gotten selected for jury duty twice, and I've never even had to go in because I always put in I'm self-employed,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
which is not a lie.
Yeah.
No.
And they're like, okay. I
Yeah.
got selected for, it was a grand jury, I think. And it was like,
Oh, that would have been cool.
it would have been, but it took me out one day every week
Yeah.
up near where Andres lives.
Ooh,
For
an hour.
it was like 24 weeks.
Yeah. Well, that's what my dad was pretty much doing.
Yeah.
When he got selected on the jury, it was like one day a week for like weeks.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I can't miss one day a week for weeks. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I knew somebody who got selected on a jury, and the case was I guess I can talk about it now since it's done. It was a conspiracy and murder charge. This person hired
fun.
a hitman, and the hitman went through with it.
Wow.
So,
Oh, shit.
yeah, so it was a murder and a conspiracy.
Wow.
Fun.
Yeah,
Good hitman. Well, not really. They got caught.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if the hitman got caught. I think the person who hired the hitman
Loyal
went
hitman
down.
now. Trustworthy hitman.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Last time I hired a hitman, they just took the money and ran.
I'm still here.
I know. It pisses me off every day. I'm looking at your
Hey.
stupid face.
If you want something done, you do it yourself.
That's true. I'll be
Yeah.
right over.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that story in China? That guy who hired a hitman, and that hitman subcontracted out to another hitman. That hitman subcontracted out to another hitman, and then that hitman went to the first target, told him to fake the death, and they'd split the money 50-50.
Fun.
Nice.
Oh,
Well, that's laziness at its finest,
Yeah, why would you subcontract out a hit?
right? I didn't realize there's a market for freelance hitmans.
Yeah.
MLM murder.
Yeah.
Or just multi-level murder.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
So we getting in this, boyos?
Yeah, I guess we can.
Let's do it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to WrestleMania 7. Sorry. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode...
Wrong show.
Wrong show, yeah.
19.
19?
Holy
19
shit.
of dumb trivia.
Yeah.
What are you
Wow.
going to do for
So,
episode 20?
I guess it's the end of season 1 after episode 20.
Well, yeah, episode 20 will be the end of season 1.
Yeah.
Man.
You think we'll get picked up for a second?
Listen, our producers are pretty confident that we're in talks right now for another season.
Yeah.
Nothing has been confirmed yet. But I feel pretty good that we will get picked up for a second season.
you know what I heard? Why we're being held up a bit?
What's that?
Christian can't figure out his contract extension.
God damn it, Christian. We thought we went over this.
Every time I pick up the phone, I dial the number, and I hit extension 7, and it takes me to the call center, and I don't need to go there. What's my contract extension?
You know why he's upset?
Why?
Because he makes less than us.
Probably.
Yeah.
You guys are getting paid?
My point exactly. My point exactly.
yes.
So season 1 almost done. Episode
yeah.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah, episode 19. This is Christian along with my co-hosts virtually,
Hey, it's Corey.
And Andres.
and we are collectively dumb trivia.
That's
Where
right.
your questions are dumb and your hosts are dumber.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We haven't messed that up in a hot minute.
No, that was good.
Yeah. Okay, anything you want to put into the ether before we start?
I don't think so. I feel really good about my questions this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andres, you feeling good?
I feel good. I feel good.
Feeling grand,
Yeah.
ready to do this.
I'll say I like the setup we have going here, and I wish you were here.
Me too.
Obviously,
Yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things, at least being able to see you, it still feels feels right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's good to know that we have this option.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's going pretty smoothly.
I would say so.
I agree.
But
As long as the internet,
Andres, he's stuttering, hit him.
as long as the internet doesn't cut out.
Corey, you sound like you had a little bit too much to drink. That's a fun segue into my.
That's
I'm glad you asked, Andres.
That's a fun segue into Christian's theme this week: alcoholism.
I'm glad you asked. Hey, Andres, it's really funny you said alcoholism because this topic this week is going to be about alcohol.
Sweet.
But I'm not going to tell you what type it is because your first question is, what is thought to be the world's oldest alcoholic beverage? Is it beer, wine, mead, or kilju, which is a alcoholic beverage made of water, yeast, and sugar?
Sounds like a hate crime more than anything else.
Yeah, I don't like that though.
That's fair.
I'm going with the last one though.
Kilju?
Yeah. Could I have the options one more time, please?
Yeah, it is a beer, wine, mead, or kilju.
Can you spell Killju?
Kilju.
I'm going with Killju.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the old standby. I'm gonna go with beer.
Beer, kilju? You're both wrong.
Oh,
So kilju is, I believe it's Finnish. It's something they do exclusively. Andres, beer is quite old, but the oldest fermented beverage, oldest alcoholic beverage, is mead.
okay.
See, you didn't say fermented.
well,
It's-
by definition, an alcoholic beverage is fermented.
Yeah, but I wouldn't think beer being fermented. I don't know why. That's just where my brain. I know it is.
Okay.
I know it
He
is.
also didn't pick beer, though, so.
But no, I know. But I would have gone mead. If
He
I
also
heard
went for
that.
Kilju just for the name. So
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. I had no idea what it was.
So, yes, mead has been around forever. Like, the earliest records of alcohol, they found mead. It is just honey and water. Back then, yeast would be introduced just naturally through the air.
Yeah.
Like, if you let anything sit out with sugar, yeast just finds its way into it somehow. It's interesting.
Well, if I remember,
You ever seen those-
if I remember correctly, sorry to cut you off, but yeast is pretty much just in the air.
Yeah. Ever seen those videos of squirrels that are drunk because they ate pumpkins that were like sitting out too long?
No.
Yes.
Look it up. Yeah, look it up when you get a chance. It's quite
Okay.
fun. And yours truly actually also brews mead, Nasty Rat Meadery.
You do? Nasty Rat Meadery. I like that.
Yeah.
Can I make you?
Named after,
Can I make you a commercial?
yeah, go nuts. Named after our one and truly Sarah. So yeah, almost every ancient culture drank mead. I mean, you got the Viking peoples, you get the Romans, the Greeks, the Egyptians, and one African empire where their special spin on mead is still the national drink today. Was this empire in Ethiopia, Libya, Kenya, or Ghana?
Can you just name those again?
Ethiopia, Libya, Kenya, or Ghana?
I'm gonna go Ethiopia.
I'm going Ghana.
Ooh, Ethiopia and Ghana?
Yeah.
Ethiopia is the correct answer.
Yes.
So Ethiopia has a drink, their national drink. It's called tesh. It is water, honey, and a special shrub called gesho, which is used like hops in the tesh making process.
Oh, fascinating.
Yeah. I looked into it. It's very hard to get. I would like to maybe get a hold of some gesho. I think it'd be kind of cool to try.
Yeah.
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 You're gonna pay through the nose, especially for a small quantity.
I imagine you could probably find it in some market in Philly.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah. So mead has a lot of inspirations, or like mead. The effects of mead have been felt still to this day, not only literally through drinking it, but socially. Like the term honeymoon describes giving newlywed couples enough mead to last how long? A day of straight drinking, a week of drinking, a month of drinking, or 3 months of drinking.
Oh.
I'm going 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah.
Could I have the options one more time, please?
Yeah, a day of drinking, a week of drinking, a month of drinking, or 3 months of drinking.
I'll go a month.
The correct answer is a month.
Yes.
Damn it.
Honeymoon, literally moon cycle. The
Yeah.
idea was you give them enough mead to get them all liquored up for that month as they're away so they can make a baby.
Yeah. I think Nate told me that a while back.
Really?
Yeah.
Of course Nate knew that.
Well, somebody who works with dead bodies, he needs to know that kind of stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Way to go, Nate.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know mead, honey, water, yeast.
Yes.
But you add a bunch of different things, you get different types of mead, and they all have their own special types or special names. So, which of these names is not a real type of mead? Okay?
Okay.
Sack, Melomel, Methylglyn, or Garolel? Which of these is not a real name for a mead type?
I'm going Garorel. Garorel.
Garolel,
Yeah.
What was the third option?
Methylglyn.
I'm going to go with that one.
Okay. The answer is Garolel.
Hey!
I made that up. That's not a real word. But sack mead is a very sweet, high alcoholic percentage mead, around 20%.
Oh, wow.
A melomel is just a mead with fruit. And Methylglyn is just a spiced mead.
Fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. And a Garolel is the noise you make when you eat a chicken bone and you don't chew it up. Yeah, you're supposed to chew your chicken bones. You grind them up with your molars and you can swallow them.
I'm a piranha.
Piranhas don't have molars.
That you know of.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's right.
Ugh. Okay. Hispanic Roman naturalist Columella gave a recipe for mead in De Ro Rustica from about 60 CE, Common Era, so a long time ago. In this recipe, honey and rainwater were required. This rainwater had this particular characteristic to it. Was this rainwater boiled, strained through a pig bladder, kept for several years in a barrel, or exposed to the air of the sewers?
The pig bladder is seeming really attractive to me right now.
Yeah.
I'm going that one.
I'll go kept in a barrel.
Yeah, I don't know why, but kept for several years was one of the requirements.
Oh, so I got that right?
You got that right, yeah.
right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, I couldn't find an elaboration on what that meant.
Okay.
But kept for several, and not the meat itself, just the water.
just the water. Interesting.
Seems a good way to get like an infection of some sorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, but that was mead, the world's oldest drink.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, that was fascinating.
welcome. Thank you.
When
I
can
enjoy.
when can we expect Nasty Rat Meadery to open its doors?
Yeah.
As soon as those labels get in, I will be selling them out of the basement. You have to knock 3 times, and I'll let you in.
Oh, sweet. Our own personal speakeasy.
Speakeasy.
Don't fuck with me.
Do you know who really like to go to speakeasies? Aristotle.
Aristotle?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
You like to go to speakeasies?
I don't know, dude. I'm just making fun of.
Speakeasies?
I'm just making fun of Corey, thinking he'd say Aristotle like that.
Oh.
Come on. Give me a break. Christian, you're on Zoom. Are you calling me again?
I'm not on Zoom.
Or Skype, sorry.
We're OGs. Yeah, I am. Sorry, could you pick up?
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's not you. Who is-
What?
Is someone
Oh.
else calling us?
I think it is.
Someone else is calling us.
Yeah.
Is it Zach?
It's the listener submitted question of the week. Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to know who was calling until we answered it.
Oh, fucking play the song.
It's Dumb Trivia's listener submitted question of the week.
Okay, boys. Should we roll for this question?
Let's
Yeah.
roll. All right, Christian. Because we're gonna roll ours first, and then we will roll for you.
That's cool.
Because you're not here to roll. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll first.
Go for it.
I got a 1. Fuck.
All right. And I got a 2. Christian, you got a 3.
Oh, for the first time we don't match.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. All right.
Okay, well let's Corey take us in, intro us.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hello.
can Zach?
Hey.
Let's ask Zach. Can you hear me? Can Zach hear me?
Unfortunately.
Oh, good.
Oh, it works.
It works.
We did it. We upgraded.
Today's listener submitted question of the week, Colin, is a man who is he's a volleyball coach. He is the associate head coach, and now with a new promotion, the head beach coach at Tennessee Tech University. Is that right?
For all-
Tennessee Tech University?
Tennessee Tech University.
So for all of the.
Wait, I'm wearing the shirt.
Oh, good job, bud.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was-
you got it
yeah,
right.
That
Yeah.
was right.
I was gonna say for all of the oceans in Tennessee.
Yeah. Anyway, everyone, give it up for Zach Weinberg.
Yay.
Woo, Zach Weinberg.
Hey, Zach.
Ooh, thank you for having me. Happen to be dumb on this evening.
Oh, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
So so Zach, you're not new to this whole process. You've been a listener for quite some time now. Some would say from the very beginning.
Some would say that, yes.
You might not say that, but I say that. So, give us your trivia. Let us have it.
Sure. Okay, so as you mentioned, I am the newly appointed head beach volleyball coach at Tennessee Tech.
Oh wait, here you go. Here, this is for you.
Thank you. Yes, I didn't write my speech out. I wish I had known that.
Yeah.
But because of that, I decided to go with the beach volleyball related trivia question today.
Ooh.
So
I like it.
there are a lot of options to this question as answers, and I apologize for that in advance. But beach volleyball has some pretty funny terms associated with it. Which of the following words or phrases are not a volleyball term? And I will give you a hint that it is only one of them, but there are 8 options.
Oh.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Which one of these words and or phrases is not a volleyball term? Here we go.
And there's only one choice.
There's one correct answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, your choices are pokey, flipper, albatross, Kong, gator, six-pack, husband and wife, and mintonette.
What was that last one?
Mintonette.
Again?
Again, from the top, we have pokey.
No. Just the last one.
Oh, mintonette.
Can you spell that?
Mintonette.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The 8th choice of the dumb trick question is mintonette.
Country of origin?
The United States of motherfucking America.
Amen, brother.
Hell yeah.
I think. What was the 4th option you gave?
Kong. So one more time. I'll go pokey, flipper, albatross, Kong, gator, six-pack, husband and wife, mintonette.
I have my answer, but I'm going to let the other guys go first.
Oh, that's true. You probably have some, like...
No, well, actually, I played volleyball, but I don't know any of those terms. I'm only going to go with the one answer because I think it's something else.
Okay.
So I'm going to let you guys answer first, though.
Kong.
I'm gonna go gator.
I'm going to go albatross because that's golf.
The correct answer is albatross. So you're correct.
Hey!
Nice.
So an albatross is indeed a golf term. That is when you get a 2 on a par 5.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
I
The
know
others
an-
are all volleyball terms.
What's husband and wife?
Husband and wife is when the two people on the beach court look at each other as the serve is coming at them, and neither of them play the ball. So it's neither can make a decision, so the ball
Kind of
falls.
fun.
That's funny.
Oh. Yeah, mintonette is the original name of the sport of volleyball when it was first invented.
Oh.
Really?
Yep. Six-pack is when you get hit in the face with a spike. A gator is when you put your hands together, one on top of the other, so it looks like a gator's mouth closing, and you dig the ball like that.
I did know that one. Yeah.
A Kong is also referred to as a Kong block. It's a one-handed block.
Okay.
Flipper is when you dive and you play the ball with the outside of the back of your hand. So it's like you're hitting it with a flipper. And pokey is when you put 2 fingers together and you poke the ball over the net, which is legal in beach because you can't open hand tip the ball.
It's also a delicious bowl of rice and fish.
Yes.
It is a delicious bowl of rice and fish, which whether the rice is seasoned or unseasoned, it is equally as delicious.
Yeah, Zach.
It's
so
it's
what's
a little
this I
better
hear-
seasoned.
Yeah, what's to hear about you saying the rice shouldn't be the star of sushi?
I didn't say the rice isn't the star of sushi. The rice isn't the star of poke. I believe in both sushi. Well, I guess in sushi and poke. The fish. I mean, if you've got these exotic fishes or these beautiful fresh fish, and then you've got this overpowering sense of vinegar taking over the fish flavor, you're diluting the whole purpose of the bowl.
Well, just
Zach,
don't have
Zach-
it be overpowered.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
no, I hear your argument there, and I will agree with you. If I go to a really fancy restaurant, I don't want overpowered rice, but you're buying your fish frozen from Costco.
First of all, I'm not buying it frozen from Costco. I'm buying it frozen from Sam's Club.
Sorry.
Right.
And
wait,
I'm not
excuse us.
buying- the salmon is not frozen. That is sashimi grade Walmart brand salmon, and I will go to the end of the earth for that Walmart brand salmon.
All right. Well, you can have it. You can
Thank
have
you.
it.
Thanks, Zach.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Zach.
Anything? Anything you want to plug?
No, I feel honored as I don't know. Am I the first repeat listener submitted question of the week?
Actually, I think he is.
I think you might be.
Yeah, I think you are.
Yeah.
If it's not you, it's Andres' dad.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
but-
my dad's never called in.
Neat.
Nate, but but he's the first. He's the first
Yeah.
caller.
Yeah, Zach's the first repeat
Yeah.
caller for sure.
I'm the first caller, but I don't have any wax, so Nate probably wins.
Yeah. All right. Well. All right. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye, Zach.
Bye, Zach.
It's Dumb Trivia's listener submitted question of the week. Now back to the show.
Oh, Zach, what a delight.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good. Albatross.
Albatross, yeah.
So I got 1 point there.
Yes, I got it.
There was a cool, in like freshman year of college, some like house electro swing song called Albatross, which is a bop.
I'm an albatross.
That's the song. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
song.
I
It's
know.
a bop. Yeah, it's good. I like
That
it.
is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always nice having him back on the show, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Very frequent contributor
Yeah, he listens.
that he does.
Maybe one day he can be in person.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I don't know how we do that with him in Tennessee, but we can figure it out.
Well, if he ever visits,
That's true.
yeah.
he does do that occasionally.
Every once in a while.
It sounds like not often enough.
Well, if you talk to Corey's mother, every time he's not here isn't enough.
No, that's just the baby.
Oh,
She doesn't want him here.
Zach can
Yeah.
Zach can leave.
Yeah.
Who's up?
I think it's my turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is your turn.
All right. Well, today, I was inspired.
Yes.
Joe just bought this new cup. Mm-hmm. It's a cereal cup, and you put cereal in the base, and it has a separate chamber for milk.
Oh, I've seen these.
fun.
So it doesn't get your milk or your cereal soggy.
Yeah.
And so it's easy on the go eating. And because
Yeah.
he drives when he drives to work, he eats his breakfast in the car. So I thought, I wonder what kind of cereals you can put in there. So I just decided to do a whole cereal trivia.
Sweet.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So
It's all different types of cereals.
yeah.
Are you going to keep this going for your after show?
I guess we're gonna have to wait and see.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But do we have to? Have to wait for the after show, that is.
Yeah.
I thought you loved me.
I do.
Why must you torture me like this?
I know. Anyway, which was the first ready-to-eat cereal produced in the U.S.? Was it A, Cheerios, B, puffed wheat, C, shredded wheat, or D, granola?
Ooh. I'm going to go shredded wheat.
Shredded wheat.
Granola.
Granola. The answer is granola.
Oh.
Yay!
So granola, originally pronounced granula, Granula.
That sounds about right.
Granola.
This coarse whole gram flour and water mixture appeared on the market in 1863. Creator James Caleb of Dansville, New York, intended it to be eaten as a health food. The mixture was baked in loaves, then broken into little pieces and served with milk.
I want that job. Granola breaker.
Yeah, right? So, one of my favorite cereals
Yes.
growing up was Trix.
Oh, okay.
Loved it.
Classic.
Yeah. Which was not an original flavor in the first boxes of Trix cereal. Orange, raspberry, lemon, or grape?
I'm going to say raspberry.
I'm going to go orange.
Do you want to hear my thought process behind raspberry?
I
Yeah, why
do.
not?
Remember when I was talking about the M&Ms, how they had to ban that red dye?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good thought process. You know why?
Yeah.
Because
Jesus for all.
the answer was D, grape.
Oh.
Trix was invented in 1954 by General Mills and remains one of the company's most popular breakfast cereals among children. The cereal contains 46.6% sugar, and the cereal's mascot is the Trix Rabbit, who debuted in 1955. 59,
really,
sorry. Excuse
59. Okay.
A great line from 2.5 Men. They're really just selling us bowls of Milky Ways, aren't they?
Yeah. So the originals were orange, raspberry, and lemon.
Okay.
I hate that they got rid of the shapes for Trix. Why the fuck did they go to orbs?
I know, right?
That was half the fun of a Trix.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it turned into like Captain Crunch, where it scratched the roof of your mouth.
Yeah.
But Captain Crunch tastes better, so
I love Captain Crunch. All berry Captain Crunch. Oh, or the peanut butter. Oh,
Oops.
Peanut butter.
All berry.
Definitely.
oops, all berries.
Oh, yeah.
Sarah loves her peanut butter crunch.
According to the book, Serializing America, how many Americans start their day with a bowl of breakfast cereal? Is it A, 49%, B, 9%, C, 89%, or D, 32%?
I'm going to go 32%.
32?
I'm going to be real with you, Corey. I blanked out for a second and missed all your options.
What happened there, buddy?
I like hiccuped. I don't know.
He had a bowl.
Disconnected for a second.
He had a bowl of Trix and had 46.6% sugar in his body. Okay. Do you need me to read the question again?
No, just the options.
Okay. How many Americans start their day with a bowl of breakfast cereal? 49%.
Thank you.
49%, 9%, 89%, or 32%. Andres went 32.
I'm going to go with Andres on that 32.
32%. Well, the answer is
Oh,
A, 49%.
Really?
that's a lot.
The book also states that the U.S. ranks number 4 in the world. Ranks number 4 in worldwide cereal consumption. Ireland leads the way, followed by England and Australia.
Huh.
Americans,
Ireland and England love their Weetabix.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Americans consume 101 pounds or 160 bowls of cereal per person each year.
Wow. I thought it was going to be on the lower side, so because a bowl of cereal hasn't filled me up for a meal probably since I was like 13.
No.
Yeah.
I love cereal. I can easily
Yeah.
eat a whole box.
Well, sadly, that's part of the reason why I don't eat it anymore is because it's not a meal. It's like
There's no protein.
and I
Doesn't fill you up.
It's like I was like putting it in like a freaking soup bowl.
Right.
And it's
Right.
like
Andres, you do also have the most, I would say, like physical job in our group too. So I get why you'd still be hungry.
true, but again, we're talking like years before that.
Oh,
Yeah, like high school, I couldn't even do a bowl of cereal for breakfast just because it wasn't enough.
Ready for number 4?
Yes.
Which brand of cereal boasts on the company website that their cereal is the number 1 pre-sweetened kids cereal in the U.S.? Is it A, Captain Crunch, B, Cookie Crisp, C, Fruity Pebbles, or D, Trix?
I thought Kix would be one of the options for sure.
But Kix isn't all that sweet though.
No, I liked Kix. I think it was kind of an underrated cereal.
Oh, I mean, it wasn't bad, but I mean, it just wasn't like the sugary breakfast cereal that we're all accustomed to.
Yeah.
I guess. Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch?
I'll go a little avant-garde. I'll go Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp. I love Cookie Crisp.
Avant-garde.
Yeah.
Well, Christian,
All
the answer
right.
is A, Captain Crunch.
Nice.
It was introduced in 1963. Shortly thereafter, in 1967, came Crunch Berries, followed by Peanut Butter Crunch in 1969, and the most recent addition to the line came in 2002 with Choco Donuts. All these cereals can be found throughout the U.S. and Canada and are promoted by the cereal's mascot, Captain Horatio Crunch. There used to be a Captain Crunch video game, and I used to play that religiously.
Yeah, where you had to take care of the little Crunchberry guys and
Yeah.
like raise them so they could fight the big Crunchberry guy. Yeah, I played that too.
Oh my god, so
I
much
played the
fun.
fuck out of it.
Zach and I used to play it all the time.
Did you hear that whole scandal where he wasn't a captain based on his like armbands?
Oh my god.
They had to like change them.
Yeah,
Unreal.
That sounds familiar.
Number 5.
Yes.
Which marshmallow shape was added to Lucky Charms in 1975?
Oh, I wasn't paying close attention.
Man.
So,
man.
spoiler alert for our listeners. We kind of touched on this topic in the after show 12. that will be coming out after this episode. So these guys were clearly not paying attention, which is why I put this.
You threw like 30 facts at us. What made you think we were going to remember which marshmallow came out in 1975?
But that's why I added it. Don't you dare get an attitude with me. I will kick you off your chair. That's what I thought.
The fuck you gonna do?
Well, we do
kick you off your chair.
Your knee is literally like 3 inches away from this chair. You gonna be able to kick me at all? That was a push. And I moved all of 6 inches.
We do know what came out in 2001.
What came out in 2001?
The crystal ball.
Yes.
Okay, so which marshmallow shape was added to Lucky Charms in 1975? Was it A, a rainbow, B, a diamond, C, a heart, or D, a horseshoe?
I'm going diamond.
Diamond.
What was A?
Rainbow.
No. Horseshoe.
Horseshoe. And you're sticking with?
I'll stick with diamond, yeah.
And the answer was B, diamond.
Yes!
Lucky Charms, I know.
Show, Andres.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Lucky Charms was invented in 1963, as we discussed, by General Mills. Besides the Blue Diamond edition, purple horseshoes were added in 1984, rainbows in 1992. The pink hearts have been an original shape from the beginning and the only shape and colored marshmallow to survive changes.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Guess I can't really do too much more to a heart.
That's right. There you go.
Yeah.
Cereal.
Thank you, Corey.
Cereal.
Those were crunchy and sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just like today's sponsor. Christian, take it away.
Today's sponsor is Martin and McAlley's Lucky O's. You've heard of Lucky Charms. You heard of Cheerios. Welcome to Lucky O's. They're everybody's favorite new cereal. Martin O'Malley's Lucky O's. It's an oat shaped like a zero. And in that box, you also have little pieces of Milky Way. You heard right. Martin O'Malley's Lucky O's. Skip the middleman. Get the sugar rush you desire.
Lucky O's is not a nutritional part of your daily breakfast. 89.9% sugar per bowl.
Lucky O's may cause blindness, temporary insanity, and hearing loss.
And diarrhea.
And diabetes.
Every time I eat a bowl of Lucky O's, I get a message. It says, "Ooh."
Don't act like he didn't just bite the fucking Family Guy joke.
Oh, I did. I definitely did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really funny.
Thank you. I wish I could take the credit.
Every time I eat Martin O'Malley's Lucky O's, my dad comes home for a bit.
Oh.
Just to make fun of me for eating the worst cereal in the world.
Thanks, Lucky O's.
Thanks, Martin O'Malley's Lucky O's.
All right.
Oh, man.
What an interesting sponsor this week.
Yes.
I didn't want to do it, but he gave me $75 and a little tug job, so why not?
He didn't give you any free cereal?
Wait.
No, not at all.
We haven't seen any part of that $75.
You're not, but I've got lotion, so we can talk.
Deal.
All right.
Andres,
Yes.
what you got for us?
Yes. Before
yes.
I begin, let's do a score recap.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's see. Corey, Christian, you both are tied at 2, and I have 4.
Ooh, Corey, we got some work to do, bud.
Yep.
We're tied, aren't we?
Yeah, but I'm in first
Andres
place.
is 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you have some work to do.
But you just tapping out?
No. Andres, what you got?
All right. So no theme for me this week. So it's the usual grab bag. I gotta separate myself from you two somehow.
That's
All right. So you guys ready for the first question?
Yeah.
All right. A Margaret Dixon was executed in 1724 for murder. She reached legendary status when this occurred during her execution. Your options are: she was burned at the stake, but the flames burned green. She was hanged, but her last words were, "Kill me and be forever cursed." And when she was executed, a lightning storm occurred and burned down half the town. Or she was hanged, but survived.
I think she was kill me and be cursed.
I was also something about the lightning storm.
You're both going with the kill me and be forever cursed thing?
Yeah.
Well, both of you are incorrect.
Oh!
Was it that she survived?
Was it the first? Was it the third one?
It was the third one. She was hanged and survived.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bamboozled.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I got this from Murderpedia.
Murderpedia.
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
dead
website.
serious. Yeah, yeah. This is kind of a legendary status. So it's it's so like some of the points are controversial to the point where like they can't even figure out like what year exactly everything took place.
Right.
But so I'm gonna be as try to give you as general of a story as possible.
Got it.
So bottom line, early 1700s, Scotland. Margaret Dixon was a fisherman's wife living in Musselburgh. She was abandoned by her husband and moved to Kelso to become an innkeeper in exchange for lodging. She ended up having an affair with the inn owner's son and became pregnant. She hid her pregnancy and gave birth to a child that was either stillborn or died shortly after childbirth. Dixon disposed of her child's body in the River Tweed, and the body was discovered later that day, and Dixon was arrested and taken to Edinburgh, where she was tried and found guilty. In the early 1720s, either 1721 or 1724, depending on what source you use, Margaret Dixon was hanged by a John Dalglish, I think is how you pronounce that, and was pronounced dead at the scene by the attending doctor. After her execution, a party was transporting her body to be buried had stopped at a tavern for refreshments. At one point, they heard a noise coming from outside the tavern and found Dixon alive. Officials decided that she had carried out her death sentence, and Dixon lived for another 30-odd years and earned herself the nickname Half-Hang-It Maggie.
I think I have heard that story, but leave it to the Scottish.
Yeah, right?
Seriously.
Yeah.
But
Good
also,
for her.
like, yeah, good
Yeah,
for
right?
her. Yeah, she didn't commit murder, so like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking early 1700s. I mean, you could die pretty much of anything and everything at that point.
cholera.
Yeah, especially at such a young age.
Dysentery.
The murder.
Murder will kill you.
Bad
Yeah.
bad burrito shits.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
That's a real pandemic in this country.
Oh, I believe it.
An angry goat.
I've
Oh,
encountered
sure.
angry goats before.
Even worse, an angry sheep. You're Scottish. They have a vendetta. Oi, Maggie, get the haggis. He's coming. Oh, no.
You guys ready for question 2? You ready, Christian?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Not again.
All right. In the year 1838, France and Mexico went to war for which of the following? Your options are tacos, pastries, beef, potatoes, or onions.
I think it's where we got the term, like, beef. So I'm going to say beef.
Okay, Christian, you're going beef. Corey?
That's a good thought process. I want to say tacos, but I just don't think that's right. I think you knew that I would pick that because because that's exactly where my brain would go.
Okay.
I'm going with onions.
You're going with onions?
Trebek. Yeah.
All right, Corey, you're going with onions. Christian, you're going with beef?
Yeah.
Once again, neither of you are correct.
Ooh.
It's pastries.
Pastries.
Yeah.
Leave it to the French.
Yeah, so I got this from Wikipedia. And
Was it the churro?
we'll get there. So we're actually talking about the aptly named Pastry War.
Okay.
So,
Short, sweet, to the point.
yeah, exactly. So, early 1800s Mexico. This is a time period where in Mexico it saw widespread civil disorder due to different groups competing for control of the nation. I think Mexico had just basically like become its own nation, but obviously things didn't go all that peacefully. This civil disorder would often lead to destruction of property and looting. Mexican civilians had few options to seek and obtain compensation due to no representation, and foreigners in Mexico had even fewer options, so they began to appeal to their own governments for compensation, which is what a Frenchman named Monsieur Remontel did. Remontel was a pastry chef who had his bakery looted by Mexican officers in 1832, and he demanded 60,000 pesos in reparations, which really makes one think, given that his shop was valued at less than 1,000 pesos.
Huh.
So I don't know why he asked for all that much. Maybe he was trying to play the system a little bit, but either way more than what he actually needed. Things also got a bit more heated in 1837 when a French citizen was executed on the accusation of piracy.
Did he steal the churro recipe?
Possibly.
Oh no.
Bottom line, he was executed. In 1838, the French prime minister demanded that Mexico pay 600,000 pesos, which converts to 3 million francs, for damages.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think this is kind of more of an accumulated charge sort of deal, and not just Raymontel's charge with interest.
What is that in dollars?
I don't know. But
A little more.
But bottom line, at least in the 1830s, 600,000 Mexican pesos converted to 3 million francs.
And what is 1 franc in U.S. dollars?
Well, the franc they don't use anymore
Oh,
because European Union.
right.
Yeah,
All right.
they really made things boring in Europe.
Sure Except for fish and chips. Fish and chips is not boring.
True, but they're
but
not part of the EU anymore.
Yeah.
I was gonna say and they never use the euro, Corey.
Yeah. All right. So bottom line, when no reparations were paid, France sent a fleet to carry out a blockade on all Mexican ports on the eastern coast. The blockade also seized the city of Veracruz in December of 1838, and by March of 1839, French forces withdrew from Mexico after signing a peace treaty. One of the demands of the peace treaty was that Mexico was supposed to pay the 600,000 pesos, but they didn't do it that time, even with the peace treaty saying that they would. So the French would come back in 1861, which is fine because in 1861 we get Cinco de Mayo.
Hey.
Yeah. So thank you, Monsieur Raymontel. You indirectly gave Americans a reason to drink copious amounts of tequila in the month of May.
Thanks. I like tequila.
Tequila hits.
is good.
Tequila hits pretty hard.
Yeah. I like tequila.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I have a little. I wanted to bring this up in the beginning.
Yes.
but
Did you
we just-
finally get the Costco tequila?
No, but we talked about. I don't have a Costco membership.
Didn't you text me about what the Costco tequila brand was? I thought you were getting some.
Oh yeah, I was telling my dad about it because you know how he likes
Oh.
tequila.
I didn't, but now I do.
Oh, he loves tequila.
He loves his tequila.
And he's like, no way, is that good? And I text him. He goes, oh, it's actually like a.
It's very good.
He's like, well, it's clearly private labeled. Someone else makes it. I said,
I
yeah.
actually-
easily.
I said Costco's not making their own tequila out back, so yeah.
No, you can. I found the brand, and I think I found the exact tequila it is, and it's like mid to high tier.
Okay.
So do you mind if I just tell this real
Yeah,
quick?
yeah, that's fine.
So remember how we were talking about our go-to alcoholic drinks
Yes.
the other week? Well, Zach was listening, and I said mine was a vodka soda with a lime.
Okay.
Yes.
Zach was listening, and he was driving on the road, and he stopped it and immediately called me. And he goes, do you remember he used to live in this little tiny town called Natchitoches, Louisiana, where the best restaurant there was McDonald's? That's how small the town was.
Oh man.
And he's going to call me and say, that's not true. That's where, I met Paige. Shut up. there was a few good restaurants. So
First date was McDonald's.
I think it was Natchitoches. Anyway.
Yes.
I digress. And he goes, do you remember when I took you to that bar? You weren't 21, but I took you there because I knew that's where they weren't going to card you. I said, yes. He goes, what were you drinking? I said,
Nothing. You were under 21.
I said, I believe I was drinking vodka sodas
Vodka
with
soda.
lime.
Yeah.
He goes, that was the first drink that I really introduced you to. He
All
goes,
right.
no wonder that's your go-to drink. It stuck all those years.
Yeah.
That was the one I was drinking, and I liked it, and that's what stuck.
Hey, when you find a drink you like, you're pretty much set
Yeah.
for the rest of your days.
I just thought it was funny how he connected those two. I never even thought about it.
yeah.
So, all right. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. Good on Zach for being a good brother
Yeah.
for remembering all that.
Yeah.
Switching to a little bit more modern times. 2013. In 2013, a train accident occurred in Australia because of this creature being on the track.
Oh no.
Your options are kangaroos, dingoes, millipedes, emus, or somehow literally one Tasmanian devil.
It's not millipedes. There's no way.
See, I'm countering.
wouldn't
I
even-
think it is millipedes.
They wouldn't even see it though. I'm going with maybe the dingo ate you, baby.
You're going with the dingo? Christian, what are you going with?
I'm thinking millipedes because I'm thinking a lot of millipedes. And let's say they run those millipedes over. Now you have hundreds of millipede guts everywhere slicking the rails.
Well,
What?
that's a... what?
Go ahead. I have a feeling you're about
That's
to tell me
a
he's right.
that is a good train of thought because yes, Christian, you are correct.
Yeah, fuck you.
Train of thought. Train.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Is that what happened?
That is pretty much what happened. Yeah. So
How many millipedes?
we're talking like hundreds, possibly thousands. Boop boop. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, so I got this from The Atlantic. In 1953, the Portuguese unintentionally brought the Portuguese millipede to Australia, and there in Australia,
Why not?
What?
Why not?
Yeah, why? Yeah, why not?
It's Australia. Why not?
Yeah, yeah, and in Australia, the millipedes thrived because they have no natural predators, and they've been causing problems for the people of Australia ever since.
That's their predator. Humans.
Yeah, pretty much. This train accident that I'm referring to occurred in 2013 in the town of Clarkson, which is 25 miles north of Perth, which is on the western coast of Australia. And we're talking about a best case scenario for this accident, given the circumstances. A train was pulling into a station at Clarkson behind another train and essentially rear-ended the train in front of it. Total casualties tallied a whopping 6 passengers being treated for neck problems as a result of the collision. So literally, we're talking like almost like a love tap sort of deal. But
Yeah, like
All because of dead
whiplash.
millipedes.
all because of dead millipedes. Where was the Atlantic also mentions that for whatever reason, Portuguese millipedes love to hang out on the Australian train tracks. This causes issues, especially once a train runs over literally thousands of millipedes, causing the track to be covered in millipede, and I quote from the article, mush and oils, which reduces friction and does not allow trains to stop as quickly, ultimately causing this accident. And apparently millipedes have been preventing Australian trains from running at full capacity since at least 2002.
Wow.
I wonder if it has to do with like the heat of the tracks.
It could be.
I'm actually looking at the Portuguese millipede right now.
Yeah.
They're not that big or not that small.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a millipede, so we're talking 1,000 legs.
Yeah, I mean they're not like centipede size, but I mean like I could see a bunch of them being a problem.
Yeah.
I just found out completely unrelated
Yes.
to millipedes. I found out. Do you guys remember that Stoneman Marjorie like shooting a couple years back? It was like all the high school students that they all kind of became like anti-gun activists. There was like that David Hogg.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's his birthday today.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I found this out today. His fucking dad is part of like QAnon now and thinks that shooting was faked.
Oh, great.
Jesus Christ. I hate this country.
Great.
It's ridiculous. I just found that out like right before the show, and I was like, I need to tell them about this somehow. But I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna shoehorn this in. But yeah, he thinks it was fake. He thinks his son was never like, it never happened. His son like was part of like the deep state conspiracy.
Wow.
Corey, your face.
Yeah. I mean, that's
That's me banging my head against the mic.
that's pretty hardcore to not trust the word of your own kid.
Yeah.
I hate
Happy
it.
Father's Day, you fuck.
I hate it. I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Like that's insane. Imagine like coming home and being like, Dad, I was shot at. And he's like, wow. And like 4 years later, he's like, hey, remember when you weren't shot at?
Yeah. He's like 2 steps away from believing that we're living in a simulation.
That I believe. I'd believe that before I believe that was fake.
I was
Yeah.
saying the simulation makes more sense than anything I've heard QAnon say.
Yeah, I would agree.
Speaking of simulation, I think Apple's developing their own VR headset.
Yeah, I heard that too. But I heard I heard rumor it's going to be like stupid expensive though.
It's probably going to start at like $2,000.
Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah.
Just get an Oculus, man. They're actually pretty quality.
Yeah.
Graphics leave a bit to be desired, but it's
Yeah.
$300 and
I don't think I'm-
solid VR.
I don't think I'm going to get any because it made me nauseous.
It can.
Yeah. I mean, the Oculus that you let us try, though your Oculus that you let us try out was awesome, but I mean, I'm not, it's like, I already got an Xbox and I already got a Switch.
Yeah.
And I already like barely justify the purchase for both of those.
Yeah. I got too sweaty playing it.
Dude, I was like, if I would have had the money, I would have picked up a PS5 at the GameStop I was at not long ago. They had a bunch for
Oh,
some
yeah, you
weird
were telling
reason.
us.
Yeah. I was like, fuck, if I could
Yeah. I'm going to get the
Justify that,
Xbox.
You are
for the new Harry Potter.
When the Harry Potter comes out, I'm
is
gonna
that
get it, yeah.
okay? That's confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Andres,
wait. You wait
you
for
going
the. No. I mean, I don't really have a reason to get it at this point.
Fair.
All right.
I just can't wait.
What?
I was just saying, I can't wait for my arm to be completely healed so I can play the Oculus. Between my arm not working and then Sarah having like that bout of vertigo, I think hasn't been touched.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. We really got on a tangent here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Don't
Not your
be.
fault.
It's part of.
I haven't seen you guys in weeks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. This
Yeah.
is nice.
This is part. This is the whole. This is part of the show.
Yeah.
And
all-
I'm not going to see you next week either.
No.
I did tell Andres to take off on the 13th.
Good.
Yeah.
They said make sure you're hydrated and got enough sleep.
You got it.
We're partying. I want to.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I want to try. I know it's gonna be rough, but I want to try to like. We're all adults now. We have income and like freedom. Let's like try to go, not hard, but let's stay out in the city past midnight.
Okay.
Yeah,
We can do it.
Let's
We
see.
can do it.
There's no way I could do that.
We can do this.
Midnight and 30 seconds. Fuck, I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, like you don't. I was gonna say you don't have to come early. Get as much sleep as you need. Stay hydrated. We will.
Yeah, well, I guess that's true. We don't have to do all day.
No, you get
Yeah.
enough. Come over at like 4:00. I don't care. Sleep into like noon. I'm not doing anything.
What, did you take off?
Oh yeah, I'm gone when Sarah's in Nashville.
All right, cool.
I decided. I'm like, that's gonna be boring. My folks want me to come home, but I was like, I made plans already.
Yeah, what did you want to do?
I wanted to, when you get here, maybe go for a little walk to a coffee shop or two. Maybe make you guys dinner and we can go to a bunch of bars afterwards. There's like a lot in the city I've wanted to go to that Sarah's not too keen on.
Okay.
They're not like super far, like maybe 2 miles into the city.
Okay, that's not terrible.
That's a far walk.
Okay, Andres, last question. One more question. Two
This
more
is
questions.
2 more questions. This is question
Okay.
4. All right. Not exactly a great exchange rate here, even for the 1860s. $2,000 of Confederate money could be exchanged for how many U.S. dollars? Your options are $1, 75 cents, $5, 50 cents, or $100.
I just pulled a Christian.
Did you?
Yeah. Can you repeat?
Did you know it?
Can you repeat it?
Do you need me to repeat the question and the
Everything.
options?
Yeah,
Okay.
everything.
In the 1860s, $2,000 of Confederate money could be exchanged for how many United States dollars?
Okay.
Your options are $1, 75 cents, $5, 50 cents, or $100.
Thinking 100.
Corey,
Did you say $75 or 75 cents?
75 cents.
That seems low even for America. I'm going with 75 cents.
You're going with 75 cents. Christian, you're going $100.
I'm gonna go $100.
Corey, you were the closest, but still you were off. It's 50 cents.
Damn.
50 cents of United States money could buy you $2,000 in Confederate money. So I got this from the Book of Weird and Unusual Trivia. I had to go back to the book because those were a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thanks, Aunt and Uncle.
Uncle Jojo and Aunt Susie.
Yeah. Thank
Yep.
you.
With their
And Gigi.
and Gigi.
Thank you, Gigi.
Yes. With their forcefully gained creation, the Confederates were looking to do all of the usual stuff that any government would do to make themselves look legitimate. One of those things is printing their own money, which theoretically was a good idea, but there were some big problems. First of all Confederate money was printed in the United States.
Oh, God.
As all of us probably remember learning, the South was an agricultural-based economy at the time, so paper bills were printed by the National Banknote Company of New York, and coins were made by a man named Robert Lovett Jr. of Philadelphia.
Hey.
Yeah, right? And in both cases, Confederate money had to be smuggled into the Confederate States.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I didn't think that one through.
Yeah, right. Eventually, the Confederates did print their own paper money in New Orleans, but the printers couldn't figure out how to turn the signatures of the Confederate registrar and the Confederate treasurer into printers' dies.
What?
So basically, they couldn't. Basically, you know how, like with money, you basically make like this stamp.
Yeah.
They couldn't. Confederate printers couldn't figure out how to get the signatures made onto this stamp.
I could figure that out.
I know, but for whatever reason, they couldn't figure it out. So
and they almost won the Civil War at one point too.
Yeah. So that means that every single bill of paper money had to be signed by hand. The job ultimately fell to hundreds of clerks who had to copy the two signatures as best as they could, and this led to identifying counterfeit money extremely difficult.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Lastly, the Confederates let their printing of their money go unchecked, which led to hyperinflation. The Confederates printed almost $1.7 billion.
Gee, wait, that was back then.
Yeah, back
Billion
in
with a B.
billion with a B. But yeah, not exactly their finest moments.
No.
Printing for the Confederates printing their money.
You know what? I will say though, Andres, of all the things they've done, not the worst thing they've done.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Jeez.
What's
Yeah.
next?
What's next is my fifth and final question for episode 19 of Dumb Trivia. All right, let's. This one is gonna be real interesting. So, as a form of escaping the oppressive authority of their government, men in Algeria will attend fights where two of this animal are pitted against each other. Your options are goat, cow, horse, sheep, or rooster.
Oh, rooster, man.
And read the question again.
As a form of escaping the oppressive authority of their government, men in Algeria will attend fights where two of this animal are pitted against each other.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Where's Algeria?
North Africa.
Africa.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
the French ruled it.
Give me the
Yeah.
give me the options again.
Your options are goat, cow, horse, sheep, or rooster.
I know cockfighting's a thing.
Corey, not like that.
Wait, that's not the same thing.
No, the term you look for is frauding.
Oh man. Jesus Christ. What was the first option?
Goat,
And the second option?
cow,
And the third option?
horse,
And the fourth option?
sheep.
I'm going with goat.
You're going with goat?
Yeah.
Christian, where are you going with?
Rooster.
Well, neither of you are correct.
Oh.
It's sheep.
Was it sheep? That was my second guess.
Really?
Damn
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to me anyway.
We'll let you have that one. So I got this from the Today I Learned subreddit, which led to an article from The Guardian. The men who run this underground fighting ring are what at least what the Guardian calls Algeria's lost generation, who grew up in an era of fear, fighting, corruption, and curfews. Long story short, Algeria has seen lots of violence since 1954. You guys remember the Arab Spring that took place in Tunisia in 2011?
Yeah, ruined Libya.
Yeah. Basically, that didn't happen in Algeria, partially because of all the fighting that they've seen since 1954.
Really?
Yeah. But although sheep fighting is technically illegal, authorities allow it, mostly because the men who breed these sheep for fighting and also who watch the sport are men in their 20s and 30s who are unemployed and depend upon state subsidies to buy food, fuel, and housing in a society where there are very few jobs and they don't have a productive role for these men to play in this society. So sheep fighting is seen as an outlet for these men to release pent-up energies of otherwise unoccupied men and allows them to safely act out potentially divisive strains of nationalism, regionalism, and neighborhood pride. In other words, it's an outlet to reduce violence.
So it's sports.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Wow.
Men who raise these fighting sheep will search village after village for sheep that are fast, belligerent, and shock resistant.
That sheep lives on the wrong side of the tracks.
Exactly.
That's a fun way to describe a sheep. Shock resistant.
Yeah. These sheep are then toughened up by chaining them to a wall by their horns, and basically every time the sheep tries to break free, it actually strengthens their neck muscles. So I guess that really helps them out with fighting in the ring.
The poor sheep.
Yeah. One other unique thing about this system is the winning system. There is no gambling with these fights. Instead, the winner's value increases while the loser is sent to slaughter.
Why not?
Yeah, a champion sheep could be worth as much as $10,000. Most of the trainers will seek glory rather than money in this business, but one guy who was who was specifically mentioned in the article, did sell his sheep to buy himself a Mercedes.
Don't know if that was the wisest decision, but good for him.
Yeah, right?
He could have bought another sheep.
Yeah, exactly.
Bunch of sheep.
Yeah. Depending on the league, these fights could be viewed by thousands of spectators, and these sheep are given names that inspire fear. The
Baconator.
the ones that are specifically mentioned in the article are, and this is a great lineup: Ebola, Rambo, Jaws,
Oh, these are good.
Hitler,
Oh, no.
Saddam, and if I remember in the article, Saddam took down Hitler. and the last one would, and I think it's got to be my favorite, lawyer.
Oh, no. He'll sue ya.
Yeah,
Careful, he'll sue ya.
exactly. So yeah, that was my fifth question. So yeah, we're men are watching sheep, or men in Algeria are watching some real hardcore sheep fighting leagues.
You sick
Honestly, it
fucks.
sounds fun.
Yeah,
No. Animal
You,
cruelty
you
is
mean
not
you don't
fun.
want to go watch Lawyer fight Saddam?
and in this corner with a value of $9,995 is Saddam.
Wow.
Yeah,
Those were good, bud.
thank you.
What's,
What are we sitting at point wise?
Where are we sitting at point wise? All right.
If you want to sneak me one there.
Point answers, little point answer,
All right.
points value, point.
Yeah, in third place with 2 points is Corey. And in first place with a whopping 4 points is me.
Yeah.
And Christian, you are in second place with 3 points. Yep.
Aw.
Wait, does my 2 points count the listener submitted?
Yeah.
Fuck. Well,
Yeah.
this was fun.
Win them all.
Can't win them all.
Get it over with.
I can't remember the last time I won an episode.
Well,
All right.
Last episode.
Was it last episode? No,
Yeah.
Corey won last episode.
that's
Oh, I had it reversed.
I don't lose all of them. But when I do.
All right. May you
Yeah.
May you do-
Yeah, shut up. Do it.
I'll double tap you for this. This gun is fully loaded.
Sorry, you're missing it. Ow.
Oh man.
Ow.
All right.
Is it a red mark? Holy shit.
Oh.
I can't see straight.
Andre started putting ball bearings in the tips of his
Oh.
darts.
Oh my god, that would suck.
That would hurt.
I'm not saying we shouldn't.
Thank you.
But you're not saying we should.
I'm saying we should.
If we did, we'd have to get some better or some personal protection equipment in general, and also I think we'd have to do it at a farther distance
Maybe.
because there's no. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking we still have like the foam tips, so like it's just the speed goes harder.
Yeah, but still, it's
Just a tip.
not just the way you like it.
Oh god.
Andres,
At first.
we could pull a college and put a thumbtacks through the back.
Oh
of
my
them.
god, no.
I've been saying
No.
that from the beginning.
Oh,
Don't
man.
you dare steal my thing.
It didn't hurt, but I got shot and I bled like a motherfucker. It
Well,
was
yeah, you should-
surprising.
you
Every one of you that got shot that night bled like a motherfucker.
Wait.
And we didn't sterilize this needle.
So, all right.
Yeah, that was episode 19.
19.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
20 is next.
20 is next. Hopefully
Jesus.
we get renewed for that second season by
Yeah.
then.
Maybe Christian will do something for us for 20.
Yeah. Also,
Maybe. Hopefully I won't get hit by another fucking car.
that too. Also, work out that contract extension. You're really holding us
out.
back here.
We have
Star 9.
listen, we have people in the back burner ready to take your place. So
Yeah.
figure your shit out. Get her done. That's what
Take
I
us
thought.
out of here.
All right. To keep up with regular and irregular stuff that's happening with our podcast, follow us on all the socials that we are a part of. Facebook, Instagram,
And now Twitter.
and now Twitter. What's our tag?
Dumb-
Dumb Trivia Pod.
At Dumb Trivia Pod, and
Yeah.
then Dumb Trivia on Facebook and Instagram.
Yes.
Hey,
Thank you to our new social media manager.
quick
Yes.
shout out to Izzy, who is doing some of our social media stuff.
And sticker designs.
And sticker
Yes.
designs, which we are still figuring out how to launch.
Yeah.
So if you see some social media stuff, it might be her, it might be me, it might be Christian, it might be Andres, but she is doing a lot of it.
Yeah.
So thank you to her.
Spoiler, it's never me.
Yeah. Also,
It's also never Andres. It's usually either me or Izzy.
yeah. Also, before we go, congratulations to Izzy, because when she's not doing stuff for Dumb Trivia in her free time, she's a graduate student at Temple, and she just earned her PhD candidacy.
Yeah.
That deserves a big one of these.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations, Izzy.
Yeah, here, you get one of these too.
Yeah.
All the good stuff from
Yeah.
Dumb Trivia.
Yeah, no, that's a big deal.
Yeah,
Big
absolutely.
deal. Not so dumb over there, huh?
No, it's
That-
smart
definitely
trivia
not.
for her.
Smart trivia for her.
Really smart trivia for her.
So cool. If you like
Yeah.
listening, socials, reach out to us.
Yeah.
Let us know. Email dumbtrivia@gmail.com. Let us know if you want to be a part of the listener submitted question of the week, or just send us one and we'll read it. Or if you want to call in and talk to us, even
Yeah.
better.
Also, email us just to say hi. Let us know. Give us your feedback. Let us know what you like about the show.
Yeah.
We really want to hear from all of you guys.
Oh, speaking of which,
Yes.
if you're in Linden, Utah, we have
what the
noticed.
fuck?
We
Yeah.
have noticed that we have a very significant follower base in Linden, Utah.
Yeah.
It's our most popular city.
It is.
is.
And
I'm-
we're not based in Linden, Utah.
Far from Linden,
So
Utah.
if you're from Linden, Utah, please send us a DM. I would love to just say hi and just thanks for listening and I just want to hear how you found us.
All right.
So
But on that note, I got the stats pulled up and I've got it for all episodes. Currently, Linden, Utah has 7% of our downloads at 173.
that's crazy. Linden,
Yeah.
reach
Who are
out.
you?
Yeah, we really want to know who you guys are.
Because we're about to come to Linden, Utah and do a live show.
Tour,
Sure. Yeah,
tour.
why not?
And we're gonna need a place to stay. So
Yeah.
if you're listening, let us know.
Yeah,
we just want to say hi.
Yeah, also
So does this mean I have to stop doing Mormon jokes?
I don't think so.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's all in good fun.
They have a good sense of humor there in Linden.
Yeah. Also,
well, obviously they do.
Yeah. Also, shout out to the guys at Frankfurt for being the OG big city. Because when we first started, weren't they?
Yeah, Frankfurt, Germany.
Yeah. Because when
Are they still listening?
they're still listening, yeah, they
or have
got
we pissed them off enough?
maybe a little bit, but they're at 1% at 34.
That's crazy. Thanks,
downloads.
Frankfurt.
Yeah, but they
Hey,
were. But
hey.
What?
yes,
Frankfurt, Germany. Bring mit ein Bier bitte, please.
And there they go.
yeah. But yeah, I
No,
remember-
I just asked for them to bring me a beer, please.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I remember when we first started, Frankfurt was like one of our biggest
Yeah.
cities.
And now Linden. So
and
thanks,
now
Linden.
Linden, Utah. So,
Seriously,
yeah.
if you're from London, let us know. All right.
Yeah.
What other housekeeping?
get outta here,
If
yeah.
you want to contribute anything to us, coffee, ko-fi.com/dumbtrivia. And
Yeah.
any amount really helps. If you cannot do that, we totally understand. Give us a like, give us a follow, give us a share.
Yeah.
Really, that really helps us out as well. So thank you to everyone who's already done that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it.
I believe that is it as well.
Stay tuned after next Sunday, after show 12.
Yes.
Yeah, after show 12 will be out, and you'll learn about some fun stuff over there. But in the meantime, this has been Dumb Trivia, where the questions are dumb and your hosts are dumber. I'm
Yeah.
Corey,
Yeah. That means I'm Christian.
And I'm Andres.
and
Wow.
we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay safe, stay dumb.
Yeah.
All right. Hey,
Yeah.
roll the outro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Dumb Trivia, where the questions are dumb and the hosts are dumber. It's Dumb Trivia. You'll probably learn a lot of things you didn't want to discover. You don't win anything, but that's alright. You can look down on your buddies with your bragging rights. Hang with Corey, Andres, and Christian too. They're best friends, now they're friends with you. Knowing nothing is the only criteria. Come on, it's Dumb Trivia.